Can you explain how Stormy Daniels is able to speak out about the things she was paid hush money for? Genuinely don't understand how that works. Yeah, none of that's real, dude. It's void. Fun fact, but like NDAs, you know, you don't want to get held up in court and have to do like paperwork and shit. But in many cases, they're not valid. Like you can't do that. One day, many of you will understand that a big chunk of laws, regulations, and rules that we exist under, okay, a big chunk of that basically is just making your life as hard as possible so you don't even try to attempt to break it. You know what I mean? That's it. A lot of rules are just like nuisances. And that's why I talk about like gun control, for example. When I talk about gun control, like a big chunk of you know, a big part of gun violence in this country revolves around suicide, right? And that's sometimes a spur in the moment, you know, a spur in the moment thing that you can engage in with a gun. 54% of men, right? Male suicides. And any kind of deterrence that will stop you from being able to get a gun will literally, like, if you eliminate the ease of access, if you put like at least some restrictions, you will literally, you won't be able to like effectively eradicate all gun violence. Obviously, that's not going to happen, but you will cut a big chunk of people who are making these like impulse purchases, or who are, you know, who made an impulse purchase way back when and now has a gun. You know what I mean? It doesn't actually have to be genuinely secure. Sometimes security theater in and of itself can literally work. Just like, yeah, a trigger lock substantially reduces the likelihood to commit suicide. Yeah. It's all about making it harder. You know, it's all about like, it's quite literally about like making it a fucking nuisance, making it annoying in many instances. It's like locking your house door from theft. It deters them away. Exactly. That is actually a great point. Exactly. It's not like people can't fucking break into your house if they don't want to, right? If there's a will, there's always a way. But when you create a security system, you create like additional layers of deterrence. How do you do that? Not by the threat of prosecution that's always there, but by making it a little bit less accessible. And in many instances, especially if you live in LA, like I do, okay, people try. Like they will fucking try to break into your shit. They will try to break into your door. They'll recognize that there's fucking cameras. So that's a big security point there, okay? And in a lot of instances, like I'll look at my cameras all the fucking time. There's so many instances where like some motherfucker literally will just like come to the door, try to open it. It's not open. They leave. Conservatives think if you can't stop every act, then there's no point in regulating it because evil people will find a way. Yeah, I mean, the entire purpose again is just like just simply revolves around making it as difficult as possible. That's it. What the fuck? People just try to open your door like random people? First of all, brother, I live in Los Angeles, okay? Like, let's be real. There is going to, when you live in a big city, like I'm not going to fucking complain about it nonstop because it's, you know, ultimately not the end of the world. But yes, people literally always try to break into your shit or steal your fucking packages, shit like that. You know, that's pretty much welcome to living in any fucking city where there's a lot of income inequality, you know? That has literally never happened in my small town. Yeah, that's why conservatives that live in fucking rural areas where there is not a human being for like 30 fucking miles lose their shit at the thought of living in a big city because they think all of this stuff kills you. If you have a plumber or electrician over to your house to do some work, is it cool for them to number 2 in the restroom if they don't ask, or do they have to ask? Dude, that's a human being, brother. What the fuck? Of course they can shit in your bathroom if they need to shit in your bathroom. Murat says it's kind of weird if they don't ask, but it's totally fine. I don't think they have to ask. My controversial take is that I don't even think they have to ask. It's wild. Murat, have you driven the new car? Bro, go drive it around. Give it a spin, dude. Have fun with it. Like we were driving to the dealership earlier today, and Murat was like, look at the car in front of us. It was a Prius. It was a little banged up. And he was like, notice something on the fucking license plate? Because in LA, you have to put a sticker on your license plate, right? You have to put a sticker on your license plate for what year, like your up-to-date registration. Okay? Like, that's how you know that dude lives in a shittier neighborhood. I was like, what do you mean? He goes, look at the scratch marks on the tag. Apparently, people basically put scratch marks and slice the sticker on the tag specifically so that it doesn't get stolen. Because apparently people just like fucking literally steal it. I'd never even thought about that. Yeah. That's very common law. I didn't know that. Fucking not common to me. I'm out of touch, baby. People don't do that. I know that like the stickers basically come with slits in it, but I never actually thought about like literally slicing it with a razor specifically so it's like harder to rip off.